Hi there, it's Edie K. This week's video is going to be short and sweet, and it's going to address the question of how to ask for help. And I really think this is something that a lot of people struggle with. So this week's video, I want to give you some steps that you can take to actually ask for help and get the help that you need so you can stop running around crazy, feeling stressed, feeling like there's not enough hours in the day for you to get done everything that you need to get done. So the first thing that you need to do in terms of getting ready to ask for help is to first question your rules about asking for help. Many of us are programmed with these rules around asking for help that are actually keeping us stuck. Some of us might think that asking for help means that we are failures, or asking for help is a sign of weakness. Or another rule around asking for help, and this is a popular one, is I shouldn't have to ask for help. People should just automatically know that I need help, open their eyes and see that I'm struggling, and volunteer and offer to help me. Now those rules are keeping you from getting the help that you need. So you first have to decide that the rules that you have surrounding help are actually what's keeping you from getting the help that you need, and change those rules. Decide that they're not working for you and that you're going to institute a new set of rules that can help you get the help that you need. Step number 2 is for you to ask for help before anger and frustration sets in, waiting until you get to that boiling point before you scream out, "Oh my gosh, can somebody please help me?" Ask for help in advance of those anger and frustrated feelings. Ask for help when you realize that the job is big and that you could get it done quicker and more efficiently if somebody else would pitch in. Number 3 kind of ties into our rules, into that first criteria of what are our rules surrounding asking for help. And that has to do with letting go of inflating your ego by creating a sense of I can do everything, I can do it all. The truth is you can't do it all. The truth is we can't do it all well and effectively, and a lot of times we can't do it all without building up resentments, frustrations, stressed out feelings towards the people surrounding us. So let go of that ego boost that you get from the feeling of I'm getting it all done by myself, because that will keep you from asking for the help that you need as well. So make sure you state clearly what it is that you need help with and be specific so that you're not feeling let down or resentful by getting partial help and not really getting the full help that you needed. A lot of times we're setting up the people we care about. We're setting up our spouses. We're setting up our children to let us down by not being specific with the help that we need and not asking for exactly what it is that we need, because we're still running on the rule that they should already know and that they should already be doing it. Number 5 is you want to abstain from passively acting. A lot of us do this. We think that we're asking for help by whining, by complaining about what it is that we're doing and about how overwhelmed we are. So we stomp around and we grab clothes off the floor and we slam cupboards and say things like, I wish somebody would help me fold the clothes. I wish somebody would help me bring in the groceries. I wish somebody would get off of the couch and open the door for me. That's not asking, that's whining and complaining, and when that's being received by the other person, it doesn't feel good, and it's going to be less likely to motivate them to help us. So make sure that you're asking for help actively, that again, you're being specific, you're being clear, and you're saying, I need help. And then the next step in asking for something effectively is to not be tied to the feeling that the person has when they're helping you, because the goal is to get help. When we let go of the need to control how somebody else feels or how somebody else is responding to us, we start to see things happen in our lives. I know what it feels like to ask somebody for help, and you can see by their body language and you can hear by their tone that they really don't want to help you. And a lot of times that doesn't feel good. We want them to want to help us. But at the end of the day, the goal is to not get them to feel a certain way, but it's to get them to help. So you've got to let go of needing to control the way that they feel about it when they are helping you. And then the last thing in terms of getting the help that you need is to say thank you every single time. As research has shown us time and time again, positive reinforcement is one of the best motivators for repeated behavior. So we're wanting more help more often from the people around us, then you want to remember to always use positive reinforcement. Always say, thank you so much for helping me. Every single time, no matter how they respond with the help that they give you, because that positive reinforcement is what's going to make them more likely to want to help on their own in the future. Hope you have an awesome week, and I'll talk to you next time.